Excuse me. Let me just grab up my Twitch stuff. Let's get that back up. There we go. I think the coin there is. She says. Gosh. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right, let's bring her up. You do this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Tips you on going live, only be described as an ungodly hour on a Sunday morning. It is ridiculously early. I'm going to start as a mini carry on. I'm going to wish you guys cheers and good health. I have commitments today that I need to attend to, so the only way I can get the game completed or done or in the time frame and the time window that I have is to get it done today. Oh, cheers and good health. My throat's a bit gravelly, so it is as it is. You'll have to forgive me for that. Bearing in mind, this is in What Works the demo. We are on version 2026-0624-B. Work is very clearly in progress. Bear that in mind. If you're watching this back at some point, we are, yeah, that's our version, that's our build. Things are subject to change, and if I'm honest, will change. The dev is extremely active and yeah, making changes based on feedback in the forums, suggestions, comments, all those kind of good stuff. This thing here is a pesky bowl. Come on now. Right, let's have a catch up where we are, because I have slept. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, you old beauty, so we've got a full day of pumping ahead. Residential is looking good and clean. What are we pumping at then if we're popping bolts? 70%. Yeah, that would be right, we're popping bolts. We do have contracts. Let's just double check contracts. I'm pretty sure it's the industrial that's going to be an issue. We have one more. That's fine. We've got a 13 on that, that's fine. Yeah, we've got one more payment of 34 going out. That might sting. And industrial is leaking. Yes, industrial is leaking. Industrial is leaking. You stinker. So let's head on down and let's get everything set back up. The tools have reset themselves, so let's go and get these squared away. We may as well just use the tool while we're down here. I consider that pretty not to, if I'm honest. We know we've lost the bolt. So let's tighten this up, because you are definitely leaking. We'll throw this one further up here. That is spanner 2. That is that. You can get an additional, what do you call it? Call it adjustable. I think that's the word. That was probably written in the journal. Yeah, adjustable. Come on, caffeine, hit me now. Oh, it is far too early to be thinking what tools are called right now. I work in IT. Manly tools probably sit in my cupboard, just like a lot of other people who don't get pulled out that often. Not with my skill set anyway. Right, let's do some general maintenance on the old girl. We probably should throw some coal in as a what I say. That is pretty much showing our state of process at the moment. Hopefully within the next 20 minutes we will get some kind of a semblance to pick away. Personally, I strongly suggest that you start by feeding or topping up the coal. That's the one thing that keeps this girl running. Bolts. In the last 2 minutes you're going to hear a tink anyway. 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on now. That'd be one tick, that would have been amazing. But pump that, pump a little bit of water out, why not? And let's head upstairs and some coal into it. I would probably say, if I'm honest, knowing that I've done some general maintenance and done everything that I need to do, dampener is down and on half, boiling pressure is looking good, temperature is looking good, and we are 80. 80 is really, it's not low, but it's probably lower than where I am. It's probably lower than where I normally do it. Gosh. Ooh. Now I have spoke to Harman the dev on email that he's going to make some adjustments and changes to coal, I think. And I absolutely agree with that. It is 100%. I was expecting probably 5 bags of coal to fit in here. So 2 was a pleasant surprise, but at the same time I was like, okay, 2 coal. And the fact that you don't use as much coal now because of the dampener, coal needs slightly balanced based on the fact if you're using dampener. I guess the way around that would be tick box, dampener, and then if the box is checked, you have the dampener settings, so you have to use the dampener, otherwise you will get punished. The problem with that is, and you don't want the game to be when you first log in as a user a gazillion amounts of toggles and a gazillion amount of sliders, because in reality, if it's the first time playing, you probably won't know what the sliders or stuff do anyway. It would just be an option of, oh, perhaps I should have on that. Municipal reservoir is back on there. Fantastic. Oh, we've got a leak on residential. We want to puncture municipal in a minute though, because of the. Did I not bring that up? I didn't bring it up. Smoking my box. I wonder if I can speak to that. Possibly. Yeah, like I said, to me that would just be kind of overwhelmed on the sliders. So at that point, I'm wondering whether you just have an easier, medium, or hard. I'm just going to go and check, see if that was my dog at the back door. Yes, sir. Sorry, she hasn't come down yet. She's still asleep. She's still there with herself. Yeah, right, this one, mate. Most people still asleep in the house, to be fair. The only thing awake is me and the spiders. Oh, there goes the bolt. Nice. You're looking good. I am feeling good, to be fair. Downstairs. Oh, wasn't saying. Right, done. Check. Let's go and check the oil. Let's reset where we are with the machine. Give ourselves that reassurance that everything is doing what it's supposed to. That is not looking like it's supposed to. 32.1. We need to be mindful of that, depending on how fast that goes down. Probably. In fact, let's go and put a timer on the to make sure that we're happy. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock there, so by about 12 I want to be checking that again. Minimum. Energy is on average. I do see the bolts down there. There's a shadow. 75. Do you know what? I'm going to pump municipal. And the reason why I'm going to pump municipal is it's the only thing that we have left on our contracts. If we can finish our contracts, and it's only 13,000 gallons, which is nothing really. That is the daily limit, I believe, on what was required, which is why so I'd like to say it's why we stopped it there. I genuinely don't think it is. I think it's probably more than likely because we have to change over to something else, which is fine. Where are we going to? Municipal. That's all the way over there. Okay. Right, if that's going all the way over there, let's give that a second. We'll run downstairs and do the bolt. bash and bosh. And of course, because she's not thumping, we have no idea which bolt is doing what. Fantastic. So we'll give them all a tighten. Well, it ain't those two because I'm getting the grunts. So those are done. Fantastic. Municipal's just gone the arrow, blue arrow, so we're okay on that. I might just take the inlets down a touch actually. I might just take the inlets down a touch. And just pump nicely. There's leaks. Okay, right, we're good, we're good. Dang it. Drop that over there. And off we go. Da, 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 da. Yeah, let's start it up and then I'm going to take it down to 48 again. Off she pops. Yeah, just keep it below 50. There we go, 49, 49. Perfect, like it. Hopefully that'll reduce our bolt popping. And we can do a little less maintenance downstairs. Not that we have a problem doing any form of maintenance downstairs, but hopefully that will allow us to just chill a little bit there. And I'm also going to do shoveling some coal. Yeah, we're coughing, see? Okay. If we're coughing, that might be a problem. Yeah. I'm wondering if we need to shut down and clean that. Let's do the 11,000 gallons first. In the meantime, we'll pump some water. I'm feeling comfortable and confident down here. We'll pump some water. Yeah, we'll pump some water into and out of because you just start to see that creep up. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, and then we'll shut it down and reset the boiler. So we're not going to put any more coal in. If we put more coal in, that's just going to keep it going. We can open the damper and actually just burn it, but that 10,000 is going to take a sweet minute to go. Leaves 50 leaks, absolute beauty. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Here, all that, get in. Right. How fast do these go down actually? No, you don't see it. Okay, I like it then. Off she pops. There's these. Yeah, that cough is going to be an issue for me. Let's go and double check outside to make sure that we are happy with it. And the bolts aren't popping now because we're at 48. They will unwind themselves, so of course they do unscrew themselves. Slowly but surely, I guess, based on the percentage of the unit valve being open. Beautiful, beautiful. We will just give ourselves a double check here, make sure that we're happy. We have kept this above there all the time. I love it. Let me open the chat actually, because that's probably the best thing to do. just stream the game, and you know what I mean. Don't bother interacting with anybody. This isn't my normal game either. This isn't what I normally play. I'm normally around naval warfare, battleships, submarines, U-boats, you name it. That's where you're pretty much. Let's go. Municipal. Okay, yeah, it is. It is. It is. We're not gonna sweat it. We're not gonna sweat it. We are pumping very nicely. It's a lightly. Oh, there's no massive dramas. That residential though. That might be. Yeah, that might be an issue. And I definitely want to put some industrial. Not because it's low, because it needs to be around 100. But we do have that contract daily allowance coming out, and that was the biggie. That was the 34,000. So that is going to give us an absolute slap on industrial. Oh, municipal will just go 98, 97, 98. Okay, that was okay. Put that back on there. I'm gonna check this oil thing upstairs. It's making me nervous now. No. How fast does it go down? 24.6, 24.5. Yeah, probably not long. If it's going down like that, probably not long at all. How are we looking on? Yeah, 3,000 litres. At 3,000 litres, we're going to shut the boiler down and we're going to do some maintenance. Much probably to the dismay of everybody else, but it is as it is. That's going to take the municipal. Oh, I'm pumping on the municipal. That's why I went up and push. It went down and back up. I know why. Because I'm pumping water in it. Don't. More caffeine required, please. Oh no! Come on now. That. Day 9. 1,400. We're not going to top the fire. Like I said, we're not going to top the firebox back up. We want to. In fact, what we are going to do is open that up. Let's open that up to consume the coal. That 1,000 gallons is going to drop very quickly. We need to clean the back of this thing. We need to clean it up just a touch. It's smoking like a boss. I love the visuals. Look at that. You can clearly see from that something isn't right based on what you normally have. It's an absolute marker. 376 gallons. Come on now. 277. Couple of more rotations. Contract is complete. Let's shut it down. Close entirely. While she's doing that, I'm going to perform the maintenance. Can I open that firebox? Yeah, let's open that firebox up. That should start everything cooling down. I'm going to refill this now. I just want to. To me, it's going to be one of those where it will come and bite me on the booty if I leave it much longer. The firebox will just go out. It'll just burn through the coal, which we're fine with. Actually, can I douse the fire? I wonder if can I kill the fire? What does that do? Alright, see, I want to see how that reacts, because in theory, this is stopping the fire getting oxygen, but if you open the door, it's getting oxygen. Ah, the dampener's the overrider. Okay. Yeah. Is that how I let me get out of there. Is that how I would expect that? Because the dampener, if the door's shut and sealed, then the dampener absolutely controls the temperature. If the door's open, I think if the door's open, that should override your your dampener. So the maths could be behind that. If door equals open, dampener position equals whatever it is, 0, because it's fully open. Fire, there we go. Now we're starting to see temperature go down. That's exactly what we want. Let's open the door. Oh, see, I wonder if you do that, this smoke here, see how it's dispersion here, could fill the room. And then you are forced to open doors or windows to clear the gap. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. You know, it's one of those where, or there's a vent or an extractor fan, or that if you don't turn on, the place fills up. Come on. Chimney sweep as well, because I guess you would have to sweep that out at some point somewhere. There we go. Now she's dropping. Now she's dropping. Let's look at what we have going on here, because I'm getting drawn in by the said boiler, which is nice, of course. That's what the game's about. 102,000. Yeah, we're about to lose 34,000 off industrial, which is going to cause me a problem. In fact, I need to be pumping. We need to be pumping against industrial. Oh, we're tired. Oh, we're tired. Dang it. What's the time? It is 10 o'clock, which is going to bring us to 10 o'clock at night. Pumping on industrial. We've shut this down too early. No. Oh, actually, residential, that leak's just finished. That's it. Oh, come on now. That is nice. I'm sure that was ringing there. I'm sure that I'm hearing ringing. It's tinnitus. Yeah, so we're tired and need to sleep. That's an issue for us. Dang it. But it's 10 o'clock. I reckon let's reset the boiler and then sleep. So when we come back, we can. In fact, I'm going to test this. Let's let the fire go out completely, which should be that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with coal. We're not going to light it. We're going to fill it with coal and then go and sleep and see if that sleep reset, it remembers the coal being loaded. Heck yeah. Right, in theory, that should be good. He says, carving is good. We can open up the box as well. Let's make sure the fire goes out first. There we go, fire is out. We are no longer producing said soot or anything else. Updated on the ledger. Tubes are fairly dirty. Carbon is visible. Oh, okay, so is it carbon is dirty fairly? Okay, so we were at stage 2. I wonder how many stages there are and what they are. Whistle clean. I'm still going to carry on just, there we go. Let's update the ledger. Close that. Close that bad boy. That industrial's going to be a stinker, you know. We really, are we on that? We did change to that, didn't we? Okay, so dang it. Phil. I'm attacked by this curtain again. I'll take the breeze, to be fair. I'll take the breeze. Right, in theory we should be good. That is refilling. Let's shut this down now. I'm hoping because we're going to shut this down, this should just sit at 92.73. It shouldn't overflow. Beautiful. Okay, phone on, I'm coming, stand by. Yeah, 129 on industrial now. That could be a problemo. Yeah, municipal's no longer leaking. We just need to pump against industrial. I'm fine with that. Is maintenance complete on all these? Yeah, let's do maintenance as well. Purely and simply, I'm just trying to bide a little bit of time, because otherwise we're going to come back. It's going to be 10 o'clock at night. We're going to be pumping against industrial, which is fine. It does that suits us. Residential's at 63, so that's going to be getting low by that time. In reality, I would probably have liked to pump to residential for at least 10. At least 10. That would have been nice. Give us a little bit of leeway. We've got nothing going out. We do have, actually we've got 13 going out on municipal at 6 o'clock in the morning as well. So if we take that out, as that drops to 85, so we're still above the 75 on municipal, but we do need to pump against industrial. Put my teeth back in, against industrial and municipal. Let's go and have a cheeky snooze and then come back, and it'll be night time, and we hopefully are good to go. There we go. Time. Curtain. Yesterday was attacking me, today straight off. You can't win, can you? I'll take the coldness. Here we go. Day 9 of the ready money round. Let's do it. Everything is good, right? Look at that. We see a box full of coal. Everything is done. Let's go and get our magical Zippo. Bish bash and a bosh. She is lit. Happy days. We'll stick it on the floor, usual spot. Our usual spot anyway. That is good. Are we losing water yet? We are not losing water. That is flying up lovely jubbly. How are we looking over here? All okay. We've done the maintenance on that, so we, in theory, should be just good to pump. 48. I like it a lot. Happy days. 500. That means pressure should be building at this point. Yeah, there it goes. Up she pops. What is that? Sight glass drain valve to be implemented in future. A sight glass drain valve. Why would you need that? I'll tell you what, that'd be an interesting one. Is if you overpressurized the boiler, that would break, and you would have to have spare parts or get it maintained by watch, one sec. Let me just close that down there. Where's my shovel? Let's just throw some in there. Bosh. Again, this is one of those things where, at what point do you stop with the intricacies? But what was it called? Machine shop. So the machine shop would either fix the part or something along the lines. To me, it's the equivalent of the generator downstairs seizing. The machine shop fixes that. That could be a part. It definitely looks like it's a bolt-on addition to, rather, because the boiler, you can see the boiler is the boiler. To make changes to that, I think would be pain. That looks like it's its own independent piece of coding. So if this shatters or breaks, you don't get an accurate water reading, which then means you need to overfill the boiler to risk flooding downstairs. Maybe. Where are we looking at? Boiler temperatures are good. We are good. Temperature is 800 still, I think. Yeah, temperature is 800. Boiler pressure ticking up nicely at 124 now. Water is 84, and we're set to 4. I'm okay with that. Do you know what? Let's fire it. Let's fire her up. Oh, let's not fire her up. Dang it. Knew it as well, you know. Knew it. Okay. Full restart required. Come on, my trusty steed. Let's do 30. I feel more comfortable with 30 rather than 40. 40 is... you know, this is another one of those, isn't it, where the jacket here is cold at 35 degrees. So if you sent 800 degrees steam through, or sorry, if you just sent full steam pressure through at like ridiculous temperature, would that then be at risk of cracking this? Or doing some form of damage to it? Because, yeah, cold would be nasty. 65, so that's good to go. 17. Still not good to go on the other side though. This side's definitely good to go. When does it get to warm? 90. So there's 100. It's gotta be this one then. It's the slow girl to warm up. 49. Did we just not open this? $52. There we go. Now that should be good to go. Let's shut it down and fire it straight up immediately. That should, in theory... See, if we just fire that now, close off this. There she goes. Now how much does it increment by? 147. Oh yeah, now just that flies up. What does this one do? 63 warm. Okay, so that's the equivalent of having those open basically. That is closed for the chair. I would absolutely fudge that up. I know I would. That's closed. So we are pumping. We are doing what it says on the tin. That is fine. We are pumping against industrial at 40. This will be interesting to see if we can match that. We spawned a leak of 129. So what are we at there? So we're leaking yellow with 129 psi, and it's night time with the valves of 40s. Yeah, 40s. So let's see if that keeps up. In theory, it should. Now, did we take it up to 44? We absolutely did not take it to 44. That's where I pump to. That's what I pump at. Yeah, there you go. So that's 130. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. There we go. Perfect. And of course, all I want to see is what the time is. How much time does that give us? That is just gone past midnight, so that gives us 6 hours to pump on industrial on 48. That's plenty. It's absolutely plenty. So now we just come down here, do our maintenance down here. None of these have gotten popping and sweeping in it, so that's really good. I'm happy with that balance. That to me. that is I had it yesterday. That is the streamer's curse right there, isn't it? It's just going beautiful. Oh, well, now we're leaking on all 3. Come on. It's night time. Nobody's used anything. Dang it. Well, we are going to leave the thing pumping as is. We're not going to up it We're not going to answer that phone. We're not going to acknowledge the leak. Pretend it's not there. Who's calling me at this time of night? That's what I'm like. What do you want? You got a leak. Another one. That's like you. That sounds like a you problem. I'm pumping. Right, we should be okay apart from, yeah, I'll go ting now, that's it. To do that, what I've just done, by the way, is if you press T and T again, so you can see you might forgot where you put it, and they are very camouflagey, aren't they? That might be something to look at actually, Herman, is is how well these stand out against this. They are extremely camouflaged. They're assassin spanners. Before you know it, ching, you come down and spans like it. There we go, beautiful. 135. We are. Industrial's no longer leaking. See, that's my kind of phone call. I would answer if I wasn't busy pumping fly water. I'm busy, man. I ain't answering the phone. I like the fact that I've got so my contracts are taken care of, yeah, leave me alone. I wonder if you could also see this stuff here, though. If you run out of coal, emergency fire starter, wood. I was just going to get the phone. Not that I've bothered. Industrial 137, no leak. We're up. Yeah, with a call. I like it. Cheers. She is doing everything we want her to do. It's with the fire starter. Look at that. This is what I was saying last Sunday about the, I still think it's down to the dampener and the boiler, where because you're not spending a lot of time shoveling coal in, you can now spend this time. Look at that. So we can get the, there you go, you want the boiler in the background, don't you? Get me out the picture. Yoink. Stand by. Where are we? What would we have there? We would have, do you know what I mean? I would probably have around about here somewhere. So you could see that. The oil can. Because it's got to have an oil can in it. An oil can. I'll jog off bolt. And just listen to it. Very nice indeed. That is how it should be. On and on. Back to work, people. Back to work. That moment's gone. That to me is what the game's about. You get it set up, you get it running, and you appreciate that whilst at the same time pumping against your contracts to try and move on to your next kind of upgrade and all those other things. Maintenance time, let's get it done and dusted. I have been keeping an eye on the forums as well, and there has been some nice suggestions on the forums, and there has been some There's been, the best way to describe it is there's been some that are solely aimed at the individuals concerned. Yeah. It's a game, you need to understand that any changes that individuals want affect a lot more than just one individual. So it needs to be beneficial for the game itself rather than just yourself. It's, yeah. That's it's cleaner, doesn't it? Cleaner. But as is, it is. I get it, I understand it. And there has to be a mechanism to feedback. There does. It's important to take feedback because some people will have some absolute blinding ideas. It's time to doff that diplomatic cap and say, I like your idea, it's a great suggestion. I shall store it, especially in my little, in my one folder that I open. Here's another one. Right, Mr. Bolt, where are you? You are you. Right. How are you on doing so good? Ooh. Unless you're telling me that there's no leaks, which by the look of it, he ain't telling, not calling me to tell me he ain't fixed the leak. Dang it. I don't think I'll get there in time. Now I did see on the forums that somebody wanted a run option. Leaks right now. See, I think a run option, this is fine, absolutely fine. A run option for the phone though. I wonder if that ticks that individual box. Because sometimes I'm downstairs. Am I just tinkering? What am I tinkering at here? $49. Okay. Fair enough. Sometimes you've got to roll the dice, and the RM bejesus is not with me. In she goes. Beautiful, beautiful. Loving my work. Close that. So much better. Might need to wait to stack my coal bags because. Right, which one were you? You? Or one at the back? There we go. I don't think, did we go and do this one though? You know what, let's give each one a read turn. Yeah, you see. Herman, what is lost by the bolt going teeth? Apart from the fact it's gone teeth. So if we're pumping 100 gallons and this depression there pumps the 100 gallons of said water. If all these are tight, I'm assuming 100 gallons of said water then disappears down said pipe and into reservoir. However, if bolt has gone teeth, what am I losing with that 100 gallons? Just to keep the numbers round, is it a percentage or is it a amount of? It's got to be a percentage of the water being pumped, hasn't it? Has it? Yeah. So a bolt now, we're pumping basically, what, 50? 50 per side. If we did 10% of that, or if we did 2% per bolt, yeah, or even 5% per bolt. Yeah. But then if you lose that 5% per bolt, see, this is where my head gets fried, or tries to understand. Right, we'll do some quick simple math. 100 gallons, 10% of that, 10 gallons, 4 bolts. In fact, we can go 2% per bolt, 8%, 8 gallons that aren't disappearing down the pipe. Does that 8 gallons then end up in here? In which case, potentially, if you don't do any maintenance whatsoever, you could be then having 8 volts, 10% of 100 at 2. So that's 106, that's 16, isn't it? 16 gallons per minute, or 16 gallons per revolution being pumped into here. Maybe? Or is that just like bonkers? And then again, it depends, because down here has to have a percentage then, doesn't it, of how much the water ingress comes up. Because if this is only 50 gallon sump and you're pumping that much, that sump is going to go very quickly. Right, let's get that in there. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, looking good. Industrials at 134. We're going to lose to 30. Takes you down to 120. We are in a really good place here on that. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we're in a really good place. I'm going to do some maintenance and then probably fast forward some time actually. Or sleep. What are we on? We're on average. That sleep would take us till 12 o'clock tomorrow. That might be the way to do that, you know. Oh, yeah, if we sleep. That takes us till 12, and then we can run into the night as well then. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Let's top everything up. Leaking on municipal. Oh, residential though. We're in trouble actually, you know. Yeah, we're in trouble because residential's about to go the shape of the proverbial. Damn. Right, it's time. It's time. Yeah, it's time. I need to call in. Oh, I was hoping not to do this, but at the same time, it's really good probably to show you. Let's top up the coal. Let's close. Let's press that. Let's close that. Let's go and grab the spanner. And then I'm going to show you the procedure. Dang it. Okay, right. Let me just check that is the one first, because otherwise, if it's not... Perfect. Right. Here we go. Quick guide. Let me just see where the time is there. So it's 8:05. Right. Ready? Quick guide. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. TMTC1 coming at you with a very quick guide on how to change over your valve in the out of hours. You can see from the clock here that it is 2:30 in the morning. Our residential is at 53% and we are a little bit in trouble. We need to get that switched over. You can see here emergency after hours gatehouse summoning. This procedure should only be followed where we press a need to the gatehouse change. We need to. Residential goes red at 50% and we have to change that over. It's not going to last the duration. Step 1, a whistle blast of at least 60 seconds, total duration within a 2-minute window. So basically blast it for 60 seconds. Step 2, the gatehouse will acknowledge the gatehouse, that and commute to the gatehouse. Step 3, gatehouse staff will telephone the pumping station. Let's go and put that into a cheeky bit of practice. the first thing I would suggest that you do is fill up your boiler. Make sure you've got plenty of water pressure. If you're going to let out plenty of steam for a minute, you're going to let out plenty of steam for a minute. You run round to the said front here, where the little thing is, and you don't drop that. You open it, and then you wait for a minute. Now I don't know how long. I'm not going to sit here and time it for a minute. But we'll wait together. Actually, while that's doing that, let's go see if it does affect the steam inside. Oh, it does. Look at that drop. Woo! Let's stop that. I don't know whether he's going to hear that now, is he? He's trying. Right, we've got 1 minute on that. That's stopped, so hopefully that will... Yeah, it's trying to maintain. It is trying to maintain. I am keeping an eye on that. So it's a good job. We'll wait for my little timer here to get at 8:09. Touch wood. And by that point, I would say that would be the full minute, and we're getting the acknowledgement off the gatehouse. If they heard that though, fair play to them. Me, not so much. 8:08. Has that been a minute? It's one of those, isn't it, where it's close. Oh, is that my gatehouse already? Never. Or have I just stopped that too early? Please be the gatehouse, please be the gatehouse, please be the gatehouse. Wasn't the gatehouse? I'm going to shovel some more coal into this. We do have a 2-minute window to complete that call, so we're absolutely fine. Beautiful. It only needs to be a minute duration within 2 minutes. Let me go and do that again, just for a little bit longer. There we go. Now we can hear it. 8:09. Probably do 15-20 seconds. That should be a minute then, shouldn't it? Definitely make sure that you have full pressure on that. Definitely make sure you have full pressure on that. I'm going to close that there. I'm convinced that that is plenty of time. Doesn't need any more time than that. Touch wood. Bish bash and a bosh. Gatehouse will be on the way. Let's double check and make sure that everything is okay this side. Steam pressure is building back up. Boiler is good. Our dampener is good. Everything as it should be. Now we wait for the phone to ring. Look out the window. Contemplate on how we had to make this phone call in the first place. So we've done step 1. Step 2. Upon acknowledgement of the whistle signal, gatehouse staff will commute to the gatehouse. Upon acknowledgement of the whistle, what is the acknowledgement of the whistle? Gatehouse staff will telephone this pumping station upon arrival at the gatehouse. Note, summoning gatehouse staff after hours will cost you some reputation points. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Where are we? 8:11? Should be around about 8:13 for me. Why that's doing that then? I am going to start this. We'll leave it on low. And we'll wait for the phone call. Depends on pumping against the lead. Four odds on yet. Da, da, da. 12. What do we say? 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should be any time soon, unless we've messed it up. If we did, it will be the whistle blow. How did we get that wrong? Steam, maybe? Nah. There we go. Shift down, Q, let's close it down. That's the gatehouse. We're going to switch over to residential, and look at that. Like a professional, we are heroes. Bosh. Yes! Residential, please. Gatehouse after hours call. Take the reputation, baby. Take the reputation on here. We're switching over to residential. Chef's kiss. And then hopefully that will then start to switch over to the left. Gatehouse man is going to be annoyed with this. That's industrial, stop leaking. That's perfect. That is absolutely pop on. There you go. Cheeky 5 minutes like that. Hand crank, come on, you can do it. He's tired. He's tired. It's out of hours. He's like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to spin this handle. You get it when you get it. Takes as long as it takes. It's got to be 5:59 there. He'll make it. It'll be good. He's done. He's done. There we go. That is now switching over. It does get quicker as I guess it gets looser or whatever he does to it. Bish bash and a bosh. We are now on residential, confirmed by the little arrow above it. We can now start the pump. We've done what it says on the tin. We have made that out of hours call as a demonstration. I'm now going to pump this back up to what I normally have it set at, 44, obviously whatever yours is set at, whatever yours is set at. Hope you found that useful. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Good. There we go. Not my cleanest work by any chalk of change. What it'll do for a rough guide. It'll do for an example, put it that way. That's definitely an example. That does consume a lot of steam. I did that. I don't know whether that died on me too quick. I don't know whether yeah. It felt like it died on me too quick. And we were full as well. But in the defense of the game, we are trying to pull steam against the machine, which if you're trying to switch the valve over, the machine should be stopped anyway. But if you're anything like me and you're efficient, that process of 1 minute, 3 minute call out is 4 minutes. That's 4 minute pumping time. And that 4 minute pumping time, you could get through, yeah, at least a couple of PSI. At least. Residential is going back up though, so we're fine with that. My only concern is everything else. Yeah, everything else is going to... Oops, pop the bolt, really? Damn it. Right, that's done. I only want to get residential up a tiny bit and then we can sleep, if I'm honest. I was just a bit nervous that it was dropping a little bit too low, and I don't genuinely think we'd have made it through. That's a second bolt on 40. So if that's a second bolt on 40 in that quick succession, that is genuinely just where it's at. We have. I'm pretty sure we can down that quickly. And that. Oh well. Maintain your machine, Matt. Maintain your. Yeah. So if the bolts are popping like that, that's because they're all going to pop over. They're all going to go tink at this point. Let's open the jacket to be a 5% so we can just go straight away. Do what we did last time. That is the secret. Industrial's red. Have you just fixed it, man? Come on now. And it's red too. Ooh. We're going to lose 30 on that. Is that another tink I just saw? What are we thumping on? Are we actually on just 40? Yeah, we're on 40. Wow. Okay. Leak is severe, and it's night time. We could... No, we can't. Okay, it is as it is. Right, we sleep. Oh, damn it, no. Did that say 4? Oh, that's 4 o'clock now. No, we can't. If we sleep now, that's 4 o'clock in the morning, which means 12 hours after that's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That is really going to cause us problems. We need to stay awake now. That is going to cause us problems massively. Right, general maintenance down here. What's this bag? Oh, it's upstairs. Used it for said whistle. Used it for said whistle. There she is. Yeah, we're not pumping particularly under high pressure either. So to have so many of these though is, yeah, that's just got to be the wear and tear and maintenance of them. It has to be. Get that one tightened back up. Right. Merit points too. I think we're due a payout soon. Must be. There we go. Right, good. Maintenance is done. Can we get to do... Yeah, we can get into 2 days there. That's fine. Definitely want to get that done. Bosh. And we'll come down here. What do we have here? So leak. Yeah, this one's really done. Let's get this tightened back up. Thank you. Beautiful. How is it down here? Not too bad. I am just going to go and give this a little pump anyway. I don't think there's any water here, but why not? Keep calm, pump water. Yeah. Said every plumber in his nightmare moment. Pumps the reservoir. 62. I feel more comfortable now with the reservoir back above the 50. 75 is where you start to get a little bit, we're in the right place. How are we looking on that? That's all okay, I think. Right, we stop the fire and we let time go a little bit, I think. That could be the way forward there. Not too much though, because it's one of those where I think this game could run away with you particularly quickly. And while we're there, I want to check. Yeah, 84. Okay, 84, that's fine, that's fine. Body pressure's fine, dampening's fine. Just want to double check everything before we accelerate time. Actually, I don't want to accelerate time like that. I don't like that. I would rather do that. There's something about watching that machine run around that fast. It's a sin. Yeah, that's a sin. And we can take a moment and give ourselves a little bit of a reflection on how we got here in the first place. What did we do to deserve this? It's a cloud moving. Is it moving? I can't tell. That would be pretty cool. Right, let's go and have a quick check. I am happy with that. We're after the time just a touch. Not much though. Too much. 5 o'clock. Even with times 4 speeds, you know, that is very comfortable. And yeah, it does. It moves slowly. Yeah. 6 o'clock in the evening. Oh, you stinker. How's that done that in less than, that's been less than 90 minutes. And we tightened them all. Did we tighten them all? Did we tighten them all? I don't know if we did. Right. Oh. There we go, let's get that tight. I did see a suggestion on the forums where this becomes almost like a daily maintenance. So rather than them popping, you just tighten them once. And then at, you know, the 12-hour shift, you retighten it. But if you start thumping at 100%, then you have to come down and do the maintenance on them. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the idea, but I don't at the same time. Or if that's the case, you have to stop the machine completely to work on it. But there needs to be a punishment for it. Because at the moment, we just come down and tighten the bolts up. So, would there need to be a punishment for that? It's going to change the whole mechanic of the game and the coding. Please repaint. Oh, this was yeah, get deleted by the mod. Badge it. Badge it. Let's go. That's a leak on municipal. Because if that's the case, then you know these are just fill lots as well, aren't they? And other things are fill lots. And I like the idea I have to maintain it rather than. I'm going to find the municipal's got a leak. Standard. We're going to get a shift changeover soon. Otherwise, what are you doing? You know, you're going to have a real busy set period when the game starts, get everything under the grease and stuff like that. And then, yeah, no. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, easy mode perhaps. Again, you're back to the checkboxes and sliders, aren't you? No. Leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. This is the vision that was in the developer's mind. This is the vision that's being run with. I think that's the key. We're not here to change anything. We're just here to balance, I think. And the balance now is just absolutely fine, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with the balance as is that I can see. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing what it says on the set tip. Yeah. We're going to do that upstairs, then we can re-top back up the old boiler. And then see where it goes from there. That's also another problem, isn't it? As a developer, you have the idea in your mind. You spend months and years building something. But then people like me, who have completely separate ideas on how things should be done. Daily power grid charge, $26. There you go, look, industrial charge, that's charged. So now, this is the point where we now start to look and say, what is it that we need? What is it that we need? Because in theory, our contracts are fulfilled. Have we left those lights on, and that $26 is on us because we haven't turned the lights off because it's late. Oh, yeah, we got comfortable, didn't we? Is that a leak on residential now? No, we're going to leak on all three on day 10. That's mean. Notable as well. I really want to run against municipal here. Let's have a look. We're at 84. I am going to, if that drops below 80, I'm going to redo that. Why is my pressure less? pressure's dropping there for some reason. Why is pressure dropping? Boiler is 800? Yeah, boiler is 800. Pressure's dropping. What are we at here? 46? No, we're at 44. What's wrong? What is wrong here? Why is that? Now all of a sudden. Interesting. Let's close that. Yeah, we've definitely lost pressure there, haven't we? Right. Could tell. While that's doing that, I am going to swap over to municipal. I don't like the fact that municipal is not far off where it needs to be, and it is leaking. Gatehouse, municipal, please. While we're at it, let's look for oil supplies and stuff like that. There we go. Thank you. 50? Nah, jog off. We ain't paying 50. Squeak when we walk. We ain't paying no 50. We ain't paying 27 either. Yeah, good talk. Nope. Who's supplier time? Right, let's have a look and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Boiler's at 84. Is it the boiler? Let's up the boiler to 6 then. I can't see that, but it may be. Right, in she goes. Let's fire her up. We are on municipal now. That's good. Oh, actually, we're tired, so you know what? Let's... You know what? Let's pump against municipal for a sweet minute. I want to get that up just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Back to 44. Pressure is 178. Yeah, we're dropping pressure. Why are we dropping pressure? 35. Ah, there you go. Municipal leak has stopped. That's fantastic because we're now pumping against that. I like that. Yep, thank you. Stop them all, especially that industrial. That industrial might be a stinger. It's not a water thing, is it? Steam would be steam, sure. 87. 174. 173. 173. Yeah, we're dropping pressure here. Boiler temperature is above where we need it to be. What have we got? Something's going on. I don't know what. Definitely fighting something here. We are absolutely fighting something. 91. I'm going to turn this back down to 4. And let's see. Yeah, look. I'm fighting. Let's turn it down to 42. And go and check. We need to go and check, see what's going on here. Let's just go and do some lubes and some checks, and yeah. Something feels hot. What though? I'm struggling to go. I'm not. Everything I do is normal unless there's a jacket or a valve open upstairs that we forgot and it's kind of leaking or doing whatever. That is, there she is. There she is, you cheeky monkey. I wonder if it's that. I feel like I'm an engineer. I've just solved my problem. I don't know how I did that, but I feel like I'm an engineer now. You just know. I've spent enough time with my girl. Is it that accurate? Is it? That's got scary. How much worse is it? Okay. Maybe. Let's have a look. 172 though. No, are we going up? 170, 171. Yeah, so it's going up, but very slowly. If we put it back to 44, then it should be able to hold at 44. You know what? Let's stop it now because we need to go and sleep. Double check. Oh, before we do though, we need to make a call to switch it over. What time is it there? It is. Yeah, that's going to be 7 o'clock at night. Damn. We need to do it anyway. Residential is. We're going to take a gamble here, and we're going to switch over to industrial. Yeah, we're going to switch over to industrial. Contract-wise, I think we should be good. That municipal. Oh, no. Probably no. We needed to pump municipal longer. Dang it! Because that's going to take another 13. So we take 13 off that. That's going to yeah. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Industrial reservoirs no longer leaking. I like it, and that is yeah. So we've got no more coming out of that either, and the funding's been done. We should get some points for that. Beautiful. So we just need to go and sleep, as we are said tired. Let's head on in. Yeah, we are on industrial now. 1, 2, 3, 80. That municipal's low. And it depends on how long that leak lasts on residential. Fine balance, that's for sure. The leak is still on residential. We top up industrial. Right, let's get this thing reset. I am actually going to do, here's what we're going to do. We're going to let's let it go out. I'm going to open the valves up upstairs because these are going to go cold otherwise. Yeah, let's open these up 5. In fact, we'll just open it up 20 for the time being. I don't know whether that will actually do anything for a minute because we're waiting for it to cool down downstairs, which is fine. Let's open the dampener because I want to reset the box. Let's reset it. Pressure can drop and do what it wants to do. We can close this off. And while that's doing that, we can do the maintenance. In fact, we've already probably done the maintenance, haven't we? Yeah, we've done the maintenance. We can do downstairs. We can do the maintenance downstairs. And where are you? You are there, sir. Thank you. Beautiful. Loving you. Yep. We'll clean out the box. Is it the back box itself, the burner box, that's just clogged maybe and starting to choke down just a little bit? There's definitely something that wasn't right, just definitely something that wasn't right, just don't know what it is, couldn't tell you. I need to figure that out. That's done. Oh, no leaks on any of them. That's fantastic. And that was the residential. That's a big leak as well. Heck yeah. We'll have a slice of that cake. Thank you very much. That's a good phone call. See, this is where the run would be nice. You hear the phone call. Because other than that, you're just a lazy worker, man. You don't want to be running. Ah, look at the condensation there. Look, I like it. Thank you. Condensation there. Ooh, that's a steady old stream, don't you? And there. Right. Is the boiler cold at this stage? The boiler is nearly cold.
hopefully we can open it up, give it a cheeky scrub, get it set, get it ready. Yeah, perfect. Carbon visible. We got the coffin, so that's a good thing. Let's get the ledger updated. For what it's worth. Yeah, look at that. We're so clean now. Yes, she is. Right, let's get that there. Let's get that back round to there. Can we get round to the front and get it stocked back up with while the fire's still burning? Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. In she goes. Up she goes. Beautiful. Done, done, done. And perfect. Let's leave that dampener open. Yeah, look at that fly up now. Happy days. Boiler pressure is not going anywhere just yet. As soon as that boiler pressure starts to go up, which it does now, it's starting to burn water off. I'm going to switch that to a 2. Nearly. Oh, that dropped then, didn't it? That's because, okay. Right, that's good. Oh, leak on it does, come on. I had it green across the board briefly, didn't I, where I had no leaks. What makes me smile is we're probably still using some of this stuff today. She was a leaky old girl. Boiler temperature is looking fantastic. Let's get that dampener shut down just a touch. We can now refill the coal. She's used some to bring that back up. That will be perfect. Now boiler temp should start to rise very quickly now the box is up to speed. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't take long. Do that. Up she goes. See, that's dropping there just a touch, isn't it? Because that's going to be upstairs. That is definitely upstairs that's dropping that. It's the only thing that we have open. Cold at 53, that 54. Okay, so now we're building pressure, or building temp. Okay, so it's going to get the temp based off here. Yep. That makes sense. So at 80 there, this should be now starting to get warm or hot. Yeah, warm at 67. So we can close this now. As that can go on that. This is probably still 40, but we can open this one up a little bit more. Get some more steam through here. There we go. What point does it go from cold to warm? 45. 47. Let's check it. Is it going to be the round 50? Is it going to be the 50? Is it going to be the 50? Nope. Dang it. Oh, it's 51. It is the 51. Okay. Closed and closed. What do we got down here? 144, 46. I'm not going to get that phone. It's basically telling me the leak stopped by the look of it. 150. I'm okay on the 150. That we can. Right, I'm starting it. It was red briefly for a second, which means one of these up here might have not quite been warm enough, which is fine. I want to see where this pressure goes to. And bearing in mind we've only requested 30 revolutions per minute there, or 30% on the regulator, sorry, not 30 revolutions per minute. We've set our regulator to 30%. So that pressure should be going up. There shouldn't be any issue with that. How are we looking on water? Water's at 95. That should be fine. Pressure is fine. 170, 171. We're gonna cap it at the 180, and then we're gonna flick it back over to 44 and see what that's doing. We've cleaned it, we've maintained it, we've done everything that I think we should do to make sure she's a happy girl. That still doesn't seem kind of right to me. That is, there's a struggle there. 178. Right, 179. And now I'm going to take this to 44. $44, 179. It's holding now. That was bizarre. Ooh, I like it though. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Interesting. I like that kind of stuff, like what happened? Why is it done? What did I do then to change any of that? And I don't think I did anything. We're back, we're operational, that's that. That is something onto that. That is fine. It is 2100 hours, oh that's the issue, is the 2100 hours. I've got a leak on the municipal there. Dang it. And we're not pumping against municipal either. In fact, do we have, I think we've got another contract here, haven't we? Industrial. No, we don't, so we're just filling the industrial. Okay, no, I'm fine with that. Let's just fill that bad boy. I'm going to go and fill up some leaks downstairs. Oh, sorry, for tighten some bolts. Okay, love it, love it, love it. Do some maintenance down here. There we go, perfect. And leaks down here now. Should be good. Right. Bosh. Just give these a cheeky tighten for what they're worth. I know they're going to be coming undone, but I'm okay with that. I feel better once they've been tightened just a touch. Perfect. Is that leaking there? It is. Is it leaking? It's like this one. It just has that. It has that kind of glittery glow off it, doesn't it? Something against the residential. I like it, like it, like it. Where is the second panel? We'll give her a cheeky pump as well, just because. Yeah, that's leaking as well. Get you done. And come on, fighting you. Look at this. We are on fire, aren't we? We have mastered the art of water pumping. Yes. Oh, where am I going with that? Really won't be getting with that one. And she's back to normal. I genuinely wonder if it's because I left those jackets open. Probably. Oh, wow, that is, does that normally happen? Do I normally have that much steam there? Do I? Do I? This is hot. Jack is toast. Oil, perhaps? 39. She's not having any of that. Nope, not that. Not yet. 189, that's hot, that's fine. Okay, she just runs as it is. I am happy where she is. Doing what she says on the tin. Perfect. Yeah. What time is it? It is 10 o'clock. You know what? I reckon we sleep now. That takes us till 10 o'clock in the morning. Then we should be good. So if we... Oh, let's just stop the boiler and leave it running, see how much we can get away with, you know what I mean? Boiler's stocked, 95% on liquids. That'll do. Let's get some daytime. Pumping against industrial at night time is fantastic because you really do travel home to rest. You really do get some nice PSI added to that. There you go. Municipal's leaking. More importantly, municipal in a minute. Oh wait, yeah, I knew we were in trouble. I knew we were in trouble. Contracts completed. Let's close that off. There goes municipal to 68. Said we were in trouble. I knew we were in trouble. Oh, that rep's back to 100 though. Hello. Give me the phone. Municipal, please. Now we need to get this thing back up and running very quickly. Very, very quickly. Fire is still running though, so we are okay. Is the boiler box? The boiler box is down. Let's open that up. Let's get some air in here. As much as we can. We don't want to see if provided we don't lose too much off here, we potentially... Can I step back and read the both while you see the both? I can. There we go. Is that going back up now? Yes, that's going back up. So hopefully we don't lose up here. And it's still hot. Yes, sir. Water supply is 100%. We can just turn that down briefly. Come on, get our firebox back up. We see residential's at 68 as well. We are in not trouble. Trouble's the wrong word here. Oh, we don't care. Not yet. We don't care yet. Right, let's close the damper down. Fire is looking good on that aspect. Let's top that back up. Probably 2-3 scoops. I like it. And let's go see what the phone wants now. Oh, wall. I'm being attacked by the curtain. I can't see. That is good. Everything is good there. I really do want to get this thing running very quickly. Come on, PSI, do your thing. I can close the window now. It's warm enough now. I just wanted to get some fresh air in here this morning. So I can close. Let me close that. I can stop fighting that. Perfect, 120. I don't want to start it yet, but the other half of me is like, right, let's flip that back to 4, please. Boiler is operational and running. We're just building up pressure at this point at 130. You know what, I'm going to start pumping. I'm going to let it do its thing. We'll start it on 30 and let it do its thing. That way at least we've got water going in. 142. I get that that'll go up slower, I fully understand it, and probably around 150 it'll start to do what it says on the tin. But in theory, if we're generating enough, and we're at least pumping water, why that's lightly doing what it needs to do, I can then just run round and top everything. And I'm actually going to leave it on the low setting for the inlets as well. I'm not going to change the inlets. I want to see if we can just bring this back in line on the lower level. But half of me says I really should be pumping at this point because the residential is at 59, and at 50 that is going to start going, oh heck no. I need to be mindful of that. There she goes, perfect. Happy days. And we're at day 11 and we haven't filled these reservoirs. I think the balance is good. I genuinely think the balance is good. If you turned off bolts downstairs, 165, there we go, so that's today. I think if you turned off bolts downstairs and you just cranked at 100, you could probably fill the reservoirs very quickly. 169, so we're at 170 now. As soon as it gets to 175, then I might just up it to 42, 44 like we normally do. That's the secret sauce. 59 now. That's making me nervous to 59. Come on, 177, 178, there we go. Now we can start getting us up to the 44, which is basically a good 25%, isn't it? 44. There she goes. Now we're pumping. Now we're pumping. Let it run. Did we check our prices on coal and oil? 1,000. Wow, we make bank. We make it bank. Nice. $72. That was about. Heck no. Let's turn these lights off. Let's see if we can save ourselves some electric bill. There we go. Daytime, man. Daytime, we're paying an electric bill. Scandalous. Right, top that up. Top that up. Top that up. Perfect. Boss. Actually, are the contracts 58 on residential? Around 54 we'll start to tip over if municipal goes. If municipal goes. So one contract is definitely gone. That's superb. Funding is due next day, so us doing those two contracts is fantastic. That's an additional $300. That's 1.5. Merit points 5. Ooh, do we have enough for? Oh, 6 merit points. Come on now. Dang it. Oh, loyal. Actually, we need to check that here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll grab one from outside. Oh no, they look stacked so neatly though, don't they? Nah. We'll leave them, they're neat, they're tidy. See, I wonder if your delivery is here, you should have a store cupboard somewhere. That your items ordered, like turn this here into a store cupboard or something where the coal is stored, and then you 32. Do you know what? Nah, let's drop that there ready for the hint. I ain't putting anything on that. That's scandalous. 97. Pressure's good. That's good. We've oiled everything. It's basically time to go to the bolts, isn't it? Is that the one? Is that the one? That is number one. Perfect. Let's go do some bolts. It's 73. Yeah. See, that's nice. We haven't had a tink in a minute, and I like that. No contracts either. So we're at this stage, to me, we're filling the reservoirs slowly on the 44. I get it. And we could go to the 68. But again, I wonder if it's, you know, this is your kind of happy place setting where the game itself can run nicely at 48. You get a contract. That contract then you up to the 68 because you're pumping against not only the contract but usage. Cheeky leak on industrial. Amber though, so we're alright. Municipal 75, I'm okay with that. We're back to where it needs to be. Back in the green. Which of course it then gives me a leak on it. Dang it. Coal and oil deliveries occur at 6 AM or onwards next day. Ensure you order the day or night before. Heck yeah. I mean, the information's here, isn't it? It basically is. Check all contracts for upcoming instalments. Gallon drainage due the next day. Ensure your account for reservoir water level after the contract gallon drainage occurs. So the gallon drainage is, oh, you can't see it here, but this one would have been what, 3, 15, 14. Yeah, that bit me on the booty the first time, to be fair. It did. Let's go and shovel some coal, make sure she's okay. I mean, listen to it. It is gorgeous. It just hums when you get it right. In she pops. Bosh, bosh. Maintenance of. Yeah, we're good. We are so good. Who have we got in? Good morning, all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, man, I'll see you in chat. I'll see you in chat. XR, good evening, good morning. Firth, I see you, baby. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Good morning, all. We're good, we're topped up, we're topped on. I like it, I approve. What is that? Oh, is that coming up here? Nice. I think 70, oh, we're back to 79 now. Again, I'm just keeping an eye on residential. I still keep all in res, really. The reservoir, residential. I'm just keeping an eye on residential. Once that gets to 53, I'll make the decision then whether to change over or not. I probably will, because we're back up into 79. Industrial's over by 25. But if I can get us over 25 each, then I'm happy with that. That is good. These do have power. I'm not going to change those to 75. Can I put this back on? Got it. It's the little thing, man. It's the little thing. The OCD that says, stick it on the table, right? Stick it on the table. Is that the boiler door? What is that? No, it's the front of the door, isn't it? Definitely front. Double check everything, make sure she's running 97. She's good, pressure is good, and we are good. Love it, love it, love it. In she goes, off she pops. Gosh, gosh, gosh. Right, let's go see if we need a bag of coal in this old girl. Oh yeah, we need that. Let's grab this one. Let's do it. In. Joint. So can we, the question is, does it stop us filling coal? Well, that didn't seem to move a great deal, did it? Now we know it takes 2. I want to see what happens if I overfill it. I like to test these things. I do. Let's let me go and grab a can. Uh-oh. Phone's ringing. Oh, that's a leak fix though. I'll take those phone calls. I'll take those phone calls all day long. Push pops. Perfect, beautiful, loving the work. And we are pumping against municipal, so hopefully that will give us enough time to get stuff done. Did we fill up the coal? If so, will it take another bag or does it say a jog off? So that shouldn't take another bag. Will it take another bag? Coal hopper, add coal, hint, must be standing on top of, which we are. Refilling coal. Oh, okay, so it does take the bag. Okay. Oh no, it did. It went up again. So that's 3 bags. Okay. Will it take another bag? That's, yeah. E, refilling coal. That's 4 bags. Oh, did that do anything? Did that do anything? Because we are absolutely rammed. Okay, testing. Actually, stand by. Let me hit the safe button. I'm throwing me coal into it. Throwing me coal away here. Too expensive. Coal supply might need to grow. 35 a bag. Safe. Thank you. 35 a bag. Man. Coal dealers, man. Dang it. So this, in theory, should go in. Oh, it does. Oh, it's going to take the full bag. I'd probably like a warning there. Yeah, because that's done nothing. Has it swallowed the whole bag? It swallowed the whole bag. I would probably like a warning there that says you are about to overfill your hopper, or you know, you're going to waste the coal. You're going to waste a bag of coal there. That is, yeah. And the same up here as well, to be fair. This thing up here, when I very first started this, put 20% for that. Let me just throw this up. I was, as soon as this got to like 50%, I was just throwing it in another can. Now I know that that is a complete waste of the can, which could lead to being very, very expensive. We are now down to 2 bags of coal to last us 3 days. Actually, we've got coal out the front, haven't we? We've got 7 bags out the front. Yeah, nah. We're good. We're good. Test complete though. I like it. Yeah, feedback for that. Probably would like some kind of notification or warning that says you're about to waste a bag of coal, stop being such a plonker and filling it to the brim. Full is a guideline, which we'll do. Residential's just dropped to 53. Mindful of that, may need to switch over soon. Haven't had a ting in a while. That is nice. So we are going to go downstairs after this, tighten up some bolts because they do loosen all the time, and then switch over to residential. So what we at? We're at 90 now. We might get to 91, 92 by the time we do that, which again, absolutely fine by me. 75 is the limit. 100 would be ideal where we need to be, but we are pumping against Purpose playing U-boat. I see you, baby. Yeah, you can see some of these are getting coming done now. Oh, actually, oh no, do I have it? When did that know? We missed that. Or was I getting the can? Nobody told me. Wow. Teamwork, audience. You keep seeing me, should I be creeped out? Yes, you should. How you doing, sir? Good morning, you well? Have you played the game since the update, Smith? Ooh. Have you played the game since the update? This one. Oh. There we go. Now we're going to top. Happy days. Nope, I decided to, like the demo enough, so going to wait for the full release. Don't want to burn out just playing demo. I got you. Are you going to be picking the game up then? I thought originally yourself and Leg Pete, because I know Leg Pete likes kind of tinkering and aiming for that perfection. Absolutely. Yeah, I think so. Nice. I guess it depends on price. What's the ballpark figure for something like this? Good question. That's where you should ask the said community review. What should be the price for something like this? I do like me a good Steam engine and a good operating things game. Yeah, that's what I said. To me, it just ticked all your boxes. To be fair, it did. It did. That's why I mentioned it. And actually, talking about dirty stalkers, you know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you see me playing this in Discord and then went and searched the game and played it? People in glass houses, my friend. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah. You might want to put your stones down, sir. Put them stones down. Leaking on industrial. Yeah, let's switch. Oh, yeah, no, let's make that phone call. Let's switch that down. Pop this over to residential before we start to get complaints. Okay, as please. Residential. Make the switch. While he's making the switch, you see, we can go downstairs and find where that bolt is when clang. Toby! Hi, Firth. Hi, Mr. Matt. Sorry being away. Mentally checked out a while. Watched your streams once in a while. How are you guys? Toby? Absolutely fantastic, sir. Hope you're well. And, yeah, you need to check out. I understand that, sir. I appreciate that. Do you know what I mean? As long as you're okay. Recovering for whatever it is that you needed to check out from. That's absolutely fantastic. Good to see you though. Welcome on in. Early on a Sunday. That's the main thing, man. All good. Oh, you can watch whatever in a while. Everything I do is basically is free. I don't hide behind any paywalls. It's just there. If it's not on Twitch, it'll be on UmaTubes. It'll be on one or the other. I don't hide behind anything. What I do have on though is, in fairness and openness and honesty, is I now have on adverts, but I switch on mid-rolls because people, you know, were watching the video and stuff, and I had one normally at the start, normally at the end, and then people had watched the first advert 30 seconds, which is fine. And then it would be, you know, at the end of it. Who wants to watch an advert at the end? You've watched the content, you get to the end, and it's one of those. It's dazed, but dazed. Change your name again. Are you good, sir? Are you well? It has been a sweet minute then. It has been a sweet minute. Are you good, sir? Not that changes my general interest. If you're well, if you're unwell, you're unwell. You know the stuff. Yeah. Didn't register the name, so it's good. Yeah. I didn't register the name either. To be fair, not that it makes any difference to my sincere. Hope you're well. I'll come back, sir. Like I said, I hope you're checking out was on, it's just one of those life's trials and tribulations and stuff. Yeah, I'm okay, aircon, but health is stable now. That's good. That's good. Stable. Yeah, that very good. Nice to be stable. Very nice to be stable. I'm pleased to hear that. Pleased to hear that. And the 7.9 is good. That's good. And like you, I don't necessarily stream on a regular basis these days. As you know, it's as and when. And if I like something, I like something because as much as I love playing U-Boat, the channel became around U-Boat, and I still have people coming now and like, when's your next U-Boat stream? And I'm like, whenever. You can get burnt, as Spurf just says, he's going to pick up this game after. You can get burnout playing a game, you genuinely can. And at the same time, as a streamer, and I'm going to use the word air quotes, streamer, entertainer, I don't like the word influencer. I don't influence anybody to do anything. If you take this game for example, am I influencing you to buy the game? No, I'm not. I'm highlighting the game, and you make the choice based on X, Y, and Z. If you like steam engines, water pumps, maintaining, always something to do, absolutely. If you absolutely don't like steam engines, you don't like pumping water, and you don't like being busy, this isn't your thing. So yeah, it's kind of one of those where, with me, I re-educate myself. I spent 2 years re-educating myself, so streaming became not a challenge. Streaming wasn't a challenge, but streaming was something that I could do with Lisa's support in that said downtime window. But that downtime window, instead of streaming, because streaming doesn't pay my bills, it was the fact that I needed to re-educate myself, give myself not a sporting chance, because that's wrong. AI's coming around and doing all these kinds of good things and making changes, certainly to the IT industry, which means then I need to safeguard myself based on skill sets. And that's exactly what I did. And even then, even what I do now, I would say AI will probably replace the majority of the stuff what I do now in under 2 to 3 years, give or take, which then means that I can, the way I look at it is I can re-educate myself and go back down to the, like, I'm almost type borderline thinking infrastructure, trying to get down the Azure infrastructure line and just do that. Infrastructure is never going to change. Applications absolutely will. Applications absolutely will. Sorry if I'm typing bad health. You do what you can if you can, Days. There is no, there's no pressure from us or from myself certainly to type. The fact that you've said hi is, yeah. The fact that you've said hi, you've done what you needed to do, you've come in, said hi. What more do we want? It's always been about the community and stuff like that. I've always been kind of that recovering community as well, haven't I? There's a lot of people around the channel that are genuinely recovering from their day-to-day stuff and day-to-day illnesses and long-term stuff as well. A lot of stuff. Yep, I like it. Naval Warfare and Recovery channel. That's what we grew on, really. Who would have thought? How long is it? It's got to be 5, 6 years. 5, 6 years on. Damn. Like, yeah, still going. Not as often as I should. Once I get more comfortable, once I get more stable and more comfortable in not job security, because my job is secure, but understanding where the future is, That will be nice. If I'm honest, I've got about 10 years before I want to retire-ish. There's a lot of water to go under the bridge, and a lot of pennies that need to go into the pension pot between now and then. So we'll see how that goes. It's got to happen. One way, shape or form, it's got to happen. Right, let's have a look. Make sure everything's okay. I know we're just yapping at this point, but that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's a nice chilled game. We can. In fact, I'm quite impressed that we can just put the world to rights and maintain this on girl, because she's a bit of a challenge. Right, we're looking good. Pressure is good. That is good. That is good. Sounds like Lisa's up. There we go. Bish bash and a bosh. Is that? Did it go down really quick, or did I just not fill that up? Yeah. So what's your recovery time, Dave, if you don't mind me asking? What's the... Is it one of those? Long, slow, short? Residential's at 61%. That is that going up as fast as I like? I've just realised as well that we are absolutely have no leaks. I like that. I like that a lot. Time is average. We are looking good. What time is it on the clock? It is... Is that 3 o'clock there? Yeah, that is. Yeah, nearly 3 o'clock. So it's not getting far off before we need to end the next day. Municipal at 91. Industry's coming down a little bit now. Residential is going back up, so we're good. Let's go and check out here. 1 year, July the 8th. Oh, that's a recovery. God damn. Yeah, the year's recovery. That is long. Well, I hope it's on schedule and on plan, sir. Because all recoveries have, in theory, a goal, a schedule, a plan, whether that be a mental thing, a physical thing. You know, you have your said meetings that you have to go to, as long as those are going to, and progress towards a result is being made. Some days you're not going to make progress, some days you're not, you're going to fall back on progresses, but that doesn't matter. The point is that if you are attending, then yeah, progress is being made. Yep. That I understand. Grim's been around the channel for nearly 2.5 years now, and he's recovering really well. In fact, he sent me a picture. He made me laugh. He sent me a picture of his foot, and his foot was completely bandaged apart from one singular toe. That was basically really disturbed. Well, not me personally, but just. Yeah, it made me chuckle. We're good on that. Right, let's go and tighten some bolts, feed some fire, make sure that we're happy with that. Jack was awake, so I'm not getting some breakfast soon. Woo! Let me take that off. Hungry ball. No, industrial, don't you? Industrial broke it. Knight wants to leak on me. No. It's only minor though. It is only minor. I can live with the minor. I can live with the minor leak. You can. What's your plan for today, Dave? What's the crack? Just tighten these up. Do any of these go pop? I don't think I've heard any of these go pop yet. First question for you, sir, on gain balance. We have, at the moment, I don't know how many hours we're into the game, probably 10-ish. So we're probably about 10 hours into the game, and our update that we have chosen was the adjuster of the index. So we went with the index. The next update for this is obviously the adjustable spanner, because that's all that you get in the demo. So my question is do you think progress is... Okay, stand by. So my question is based on, if I'm 10 hours into the game, we have completed a few contracts, and when it comes to upgrades, I have got the remote inlet upgrade, so that to me is that Bosch happy days. But my next one, being the demo, can only be the adjustable wrench. So I suppose my question is would you have expected or like to see faster upgrades, or is the balance so far okay? I.e. so it's working out about 4 to 5 hours per upgrade if we did it on that aspect. Or is it one of those where you would like to see progression early on, but more points later for the other items? So the adjustable spanner perhaps very quickly, a bit slower for all that and a bit slower for that. I'm just trying to gather that kind of feedback. Residential's at 70 now. That does feel like we're pumping against the absolute residents at this point. That doesn't seem to be going up particularly quick. I think that's pretty slow. When you say 10 hours, that's including the initial learning curve. Well, the question is did we have a learning curve? From this playthrough, we are, what are we at now? Where's my time here? So this has been going, so we've been 2 hours here. We did about 6 yesterday, so we're about 8 hours. Yeah, so we're about 8 hours in and got one upgrade. Nearly 2. When I say nearly 2, I mean this contract here will give us the second upgrade. So is that considered okay? Slow? I meant to ads cut you off. Oh, look at you guys getting them ads. That means I get paid. Show me the money. You think I'd get paid out by Twitch at some point, wouldn't you? I've had really bad days and very few okay days. Mental trauma, memory loss, short term. Yeah, I got it. And this took me 6 minutes to type. Ads cut you off on you and ask you. Days, that is, yeah, that's, yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. And although I understand where you're at because I've been there, so I get that. I mean, it's different for everybody else, so I fully get it. And my prime example was similar. I went out to do what would be, in theory, a very, very simple task that turned not into a simple task at all. To the point where I was, you know, I was off. I was going to. I went back to my car. Didn't pay for parking because I forgot. Gone into the ether, and then got to the barrier. Of course, barrier doesn't open. I ain't paid for my ticket, and there's a queue behind me, and I ain't just in. I'm not in that mindset at all. It was like, open the barrier, or I'll drive through the barrier at this point. So I completely get it, completely understand it. It is, yeah, you have my full support, brother. If there's anything you need, let me know. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I can help in that way and stuff, but I fully understand. And I appreciate the 6 minutes. I genuinely appreciate the 6 minutes. But you don't need to do that. You can, yeah, just chill. Just chill. Go with the flow, man. Appreciate the taking part, but when it's wrong, and I'll still be here. I'll still be here. I love you, brother. Yeah, I think that's pretty slow progress. I kind of feel that unless additional complexity is introduced by the unlocks, things get pretty dull by the time you get to even the first unlock. Yeah, I kind of get that. Yeah. Yeah. You want to see progression, don't you? You want to. I genuinely think you want to see progression. I get that. It is, yeah. Defo. Yes, that's all I need, man. Not much love. That's it. Much love to you as well. You know the score. Good and bad, brother. Good and bad. We are pumping very nicely onto that reservoir, though. Municipal is good. We are good on that. It is 5 o'clock, so almost shift change. Almost shift change. I am going to... Let's close that and change over to... I want industrial... Do I want... Yeah, let's do industrial very briefly. Let's do that. Industrial, please. I love it. I suppose the maintenance system, which isn't in the demo, will add some complexity past the 10 to 20 hour mark. Yes. So that's going to be the fine balance, isn't it? Is making progress in that aspect to keep you interested. Once you've mastered running the engine itself, which I like to think I've done well. Randy's doing what it says on to. Let me just go and change something else. I like to think I've mastered the engine side of it. So to me, it's now about what to do after. This dampener really does change the game. It just does. Is that right? Yeah, we are on industry. That's fine. That was a real key change for me, because that gave me the time to do other things. And like you said, with the additional stuff outside of the demo, you're going to be a busy bunny, but this needs to be pumping to keep up. And I'm proving that based on the fact is I'm trying not to open the valves much past where they need to be. I'm doing my best not to. This is 5 o'clock. We are tired. I am going to... Yeah, we've just done that to industrial. We're fine. Let's check the water, everything else, and then we'll go and have a sleep. 97, 5% is good. That is good. Right, onwards and upwards, baby. So, I mean, other similar tweaking games usually have something else in the game in addition, so it's not just mechanical maintenance. Yeah. What would you suggest, Tor, that could be implemented? Let's get that. Let's get the brains cooking, because the developer is very active. I speak to him daily, actually, so far, and he watches the VOD back. So whatever you say will be heard by the dev, to be fair. Or he's in chat. Depends if Herman's in chat. What time is it? Dang it. No, we are still on industrial though. All fixed. You beauty. Yeah, beauty. Right, let's stoke the fire very quickly. Down ball. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Oh, that's done. Oh, wow, that was... okay. Let's put that down, let's put that down. Let's... Is it... Yeah, let's open up the damper. Get that in there very quickly. Oh, I need to just turn her off, though. Turn her off. Thank you. Let's put some lights on, because that's the way we roll. I'm too tight. I don't want to pay me lecky bill. Yeah, I'm tempted to compare to nuclears. Hey, Tort, I miss my best friend, Tort. It's days to Tort. Yeah, I'm tempted to compare to nuclears where the power output is expected to scale up over time. I suppose they could increase the baseline demand over time in the game. As things improve or not improve. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's doable. It's all doable. Oh, wow. We're 100%. That's going up. In this game, can't say from the top of my head, like my summer car has the whole life survival mechanical and trying to compete in the rally. Voices of the Void has anomalies. Nobody likes me, myself included. I love you, Talk. Come on, bro. Come on now. Don't you give me that bobbins. Let's go. That was close. It's all fixed. Beautiful. We are... Do you know what? I probably still want to pump against industrial, to be honest. Boiler pressure is nearly back up. I like it. Let's turn that down just ever so slightly. Yep, still going up. As long as it's still going up, I'm fine with that. Yep. Yep. Down she closes. Up she closes. Water pressure is going back up. Perfect. That'll start to drop. That's fine. Oh, and since you are here at Firth, check out Voices of the Void. It's free to play at the moment before release. Can be found on Steam just yet, but with the power of a search engine, I'm sure you'll find it. The power of a search engine. Talk, that's why we are best friends. We're identical. Just you're young and I have a silly face. Oh yeah, it sounds like you're twins. Right, we're good on that. That is fine. We should be building backup pressure. General maintenance is fine. Let's go and tighten up some bolts downstairs. Why that's doing what it says on the tin. There we go. Beautiful. I got you. One tighten bolt. Give me the grunts. Give me those grunts. That's beautiful. No leaks as well. This game's loving me now. It's loving me. Come on. Got it. And then just not. Gotcha. Right. Perfect. Should be good. We will give this a cheeky little pump just in case. Yeah, nice. Happy days. I don't think we've got any gallons to lose either. We should be getting paid tomorrow off. Well, actually, I don't think it's 6 o'clock yet. It's about 5 o'clock, so we might get paid in a second. Which will give us the 3rd magic spanner. Double check. Pressure is nearly good. That's good. Dampeners down. Restock this now. Just to make sure she is happy. That is about one. I like it. Mission approved. Pressure is 160, which means we can start her again. Let's do that. That's all good. So what are you boys and girls up to today? Anything of interest or value, or is it just resting, relaxing, recuperating? I have got commitments I need to attend to today, followed by said gym, and then early night actually. I need an early night. It's been a semi-busy weekend. Talks in Dazed is in. Oh yeah. You look amazing. There you go. Moaning. Moaning.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, we're all good. Everybody's in, we're all good. Everybody's in, we're all good. We're all good. Man. Yeah. Just bought me a bacon and egg sandwich, suckers.
It should have really had like,
Fruit. Fruit? Oh, I have fruit all the time. What is that? Fruit and vegetables. What is that? Turn it in. Heck no. Let's have a look. 59% on that. We're okay on that, I think. That is starting to get a bit stinky, isn't it? We're going to need to clean that. Dang it. Yeah, we're going to need to clean that. Probably soon rather than later. I wonder if I stop the carpet, I'll start to think of it. Not yet. Water's full. Oh, what? No! We popped our first bolt in what feels like forever. No, that's an anomaly. Oh, come on. Oh. Nearly 6 o'clock. I'm waiting till 6 o'clock until we've paid all our bills, and then I'm going to go and get that upgrade. And then I want to check out the third hammer. Bacon and egg toasty. Cheers. Morning, Queen Lisa. How are you, beautiful? Day's been as smooth as ever. I know it's Day's. Incoming.
good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah? Again? No, the cholesterol. It's all right, Tuck. I can wash down the cholesterol.
A load of sugar.
There, here we go. Let's go and get my secret. Where's my secret spanner? Come on. Here it is. Unlock. Upgrade. Unlocked. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, now. Just trying to get rid of yours. Ah. Good. And we can do that bolt as well. Matt, can you tell Lisa how are you typing hard at times? Yeah. Okay. You say so. I got you. She's not come back actually, she's in the kitchen. I shall wait for her to come back. Because she asked, you don't have to. No, I know. I will relay the message. Don't you worry about that. I shall relay the message. Are you set? I will go and get it. Actually, let me just hide that on the arm. I think it's down. plug myself back in. Phone call, yellow leak on residential. Ooh, we don't want that. We didn't sign up for a yellow leak on residential. Now we have one spanner fits all. I like it. Here she comes, bless her. You okay, my love? Oh, that's a smoky old girl now, look. We're going to shut that down. Yeah, damn. You're cooking? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Daisy's slow at typing, so I've got to say thanks for... yeah. He's here.
Yeah. Which is good.
There's been better days on there. There have been better days. There's been.
Quite good to be here and just being like. Oh, he's constant eating. Oh wait, you're always eating on street.
I am. I am always eating on street. It's because I'm so busy. I just don't have.
You're just so
I'm so busy. It's just the way it goes. What are we pumping against? We're pumping against industrial. I am going to switch over to municipal. But let's close this down. Yeah. Do it at your own pace here. Do it at your own pace. No rush. Did I just press the wrong one? I did press the wrong one, so let's shift and cue that. Let's close that down. Switch over to municipal. In fact, before I do that, though, let's open up this. We need to clean the boiler, don't we? Alright, let's turn off the lights because I'm tight and I don't want a bigger lecky bill. Yeah, it's only just gone 6 o'clock as well. I mean, Matt has been complaining about losing weight recently, trying to regain lost essence, I'm guessing. What? Look.
essence.
Essence? What?
Has he got essence?
My bobbins.
He has been about losing weight. You've been alright actually.
I have, no.
Last couple of weeks when he's on holiday, he's had my egg.
Your egg's burning, love.
It is. Food is burning.
Food's burning, smoke alarm's going off, fire brigade's out the front, eggs cooked. I have to say, the weight loss thing is... I've got to take a bite of my bacon and egg. I mean, literally, there is less of Matt than there is before. No, there isn't. No, that's my issue. It's... So, at one point, I was down to 82, I think. And then I went back. 82 is where I kind of plateaued. And then when I started the gym, and I said, weightlifting is the wrong word, you know what I mean? But pushing around some stuff on the machines. I look physically better. I do. I get it. Still got me bump. You know what I mean? I still got me bump on the front. I'm over the age of 45. I'm not interested in battling that. But I've put on another 2 kilo, which in theory is now muscle mass rather than, and it is muscle mass. I do look better than I did, but still. Come on. Right, she's pulling down now. I like it. No leaks. No. Dang it. So I do look better, but there is room. I would say I'm proud of you. I need to stay in character. Simple words of encouragement will do. Thanks. The end boss taught has spoken. Ooh. I think that egg is attacking me. Is that about to go out? Hopefully. Right, let's do some maintenance while we reset the boiler. That tube leaking though is making me nervous. Let's get these topped up. And how are you? 51. 51's okay. Look at the state of that for a bag of chips. That is atrocious. Yeah, coughing down straight. See, I think that this room should fill unless you open the doors. That would be kind of cool. That is slowing down. While that's doing that then, I'm going to go and... Well, where did I drop my bowl? There it is. See, that looks... Sometimes that looks really obvious. And other times it bends in. Right. Maintenance being performed. I like it. Perfect. Yeah. Pardon me. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Happy days. Let's give here just a quick pump. I know there's no water down here, and we have filled it and tested it just because we wanted to. See the wheel get wet. And see what that did. Like it. So what, you've been playing, Talk? Fire is out. Box is cool. Let's get this thing cleaned and back up and operational. Fairly dirty, carbon visible. That seemed to drop a couple then. Very quickly. Nothing in that's concerned. Yeah, that is. Damn. What? What? Why? Is it a time thing? Or because, you know, you're going to be, I know you do some appointments and stuff. Is it a time thing? Or is it just a lack of something that's grabbing you by the said proverbials and capturing that said interest? I messaged, I think G messaged me the other day. He was telling me about something, and he was playing War Thunder. Nearly fell over. Nearly fell over. The only game I've ever had a critical error on that wasn't critical. Ever. Critical error. I'll just move that to the left-hand side of the screen, and good. Time and can't decide on what to spend my time on. And a sprinkle of lack of interest in games. Oh. Yeah. My dad's been playing Spacecraft, I think. And that appears very grindy, I'll give it that. Oh yeah. That's a nice sandwich. I have to say so. That's a fantastic sandwich. Everything's done. We are looking good. Boiler pressure. Oh, we didn't lose that much pressure actually. And it's nearly going up. Damn. Okay. I could fire that back up actually. Based on that. Back in the green on that, which means let's turn that dampener down just a touch. Refill. Love it. getting people in watching about. So, for a Sunday and an unscheduled stream, that is, yeah, that's damn. I'll take it. I'll take it. 100% on that. Let's put that down to 2. Let's give it a sporting chance. All 3 are leaking. Oh, that sucks. We might need to up the power. Yeah. Is that just tinged in the bolt? No. Right, it's up to 44. Let's get it back up and running. There we go. We're operational now. We're back into there. We're back into the green. 176. Water is okay. Really can't decide. Damn. Oh, that's industrial, not okay. I'm not going to answer that phone, but that's industrial, no longer leaking. I will take that. I'm mindful that we don't have any contracts going. It'd be nice to have a cheeky little one on the go. Have to answer the phone to get contracts though. Irony of that. Dang it. Right. Bolts. Tight. Yeah, and pump. Oh, the municipal stopped leaking as well. Did that just tink on me? Really? Okay. I mean, it is as it is. It is as it is. Quite tight on that. We're only on with what, 44, 48, I think. Dang. Gosh. Yeah, less than 50. Right, looking at industrial is 20 psi over where it needs to be. Municipal is 10 psi where it needs to be. And leaking residential is 10 psi where it needs to be. We will let that do its thing and see what it needs to do to achieve that. Let's check what the time is. It is 8 o'clock. Oh, we got that up and running very quickly actually then. Damn. I'll take it. Done. What was it going? 2 hours 30 minutes. Gosh, happy days. That is good. That is good. That is good. Let's change that to 4 actually. And pumping rather leaky. Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop. With potentially, obviously, I don't know when it ends on day 14 is the end, or it's not. But that leaves us with a full, in theory, full shift to do today, and possibly a few more. So halfway through. Very good. Right, boys and girls, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you guys so much for joining me on your Sunday morning. It is truly greatly appreciated, as always. First, love you, sir. Talk. Love you as always. Dazed. Get well, recover at your own pace, at your own time, sir. You know the score. Send me a message in Discord if you need to. It doesn't matter. Just vent, chat, do what you need to do. More than happy to support that recovery. You know the score when it comes to that. It's been around the channel far too long just to not have any support. That's not how this community works. It's not how it will ever work. But yeah, so on that note, let's call it there, and I will look forward to seeing you in the final part for this one, and then we can call it a day on that one. Stay safe, stay healthy, look after each other, and good night. Ta-ra, sir. Love you, man.